Hey tubers, gonna make a video update on the car. One most obvious update, change. I got a cover, mostly because the cats here loved the cars, love to lay on my mother's car. See, it's all the cat. You can see this throughout all the car. There goes the footprints. More footprints, more and more, and this car is just covered in scratches. Okay, moving back to my car. Now let me just remove this cover. Here. Like that. There we go. Let me unlock it. There we go. There goes the keys. Alright. Starting with the first issue that has popped up, which was been there since the beginning. None of the switches work. That I all know. Dome lights don't work. Now what popped up, which is the most major one, which is really, how I may say, angering. The transmission, as I soon found out that this is a common issue with these transmissions. 1 to 2 and 1, the shift 1 to 2 is delayed. 3 to 4 is shift hards. The reason why it's shift hard is because when the transmission senses the 1-2 shift delay and it can't compute it, it sends a high pressure line which causes it to 1 whine, 2 shift hard in order to compensate for the late shifting. As I find out that the solenoids in this transmission, they usually go bad. Now, in order to get that, I will have to take apart all of this. I don't have every single tool, nor do I have the money to do that. And it was overfilled, so I took a spray bottle and hours and hours in, I eventually put it back to the right level, but it helped a little bit, but not a whole lot. I replaced the air filter because it was black original. Same thing with the cabin. Oil is fine. These spark plug wires are just, they're just really crappy. I replaced this because it looked like it was bulging, but it was just me, so I replaced it anyways. I replaced the cap. Also, the power steering fluid. See the orange? I don't know if you can see it, but I can. The power steering fluid is milky for whatever reason. I do not know what these people used, so I gotta replace that. Also, you see the, make sure I'm not messing up the car here by leaning on it. Alright, see right about there, I replaced the bracket pinion boot, thinking that was it. According to the mechanics, well, they were terribly, oh so terribly wrong. What it turns out is the axle boot right here, it's not torn, it's leaking around where it's clamped down at, ever so slowly. So my plan is replace the whole darn axle, because it's like $20 for a boot and only $50 for a whole new axle. Other issues. Rear shocks are gone. No surprise there, the Buick. Rear brakes, there are like, let's put it this way. If you take a penny and put it between your fingers, that's how much meat is left on it. So I gotta change the brake and rotors in the back, the shocks in the back. Front brakes, they've been changed, but it was only the brakes, the pads. So it's causing it to overheat a little bit. which discoloration. So in short terms, I gotta replace the front brakes and rotors, even though they're like brand new. I have a vacuum leak somewhere, in either in the canister or in the lines, which I probably the lines, because someone brilliantly, if you can't see it, which you can't see it, nope. Well, the vacuum line that goes from the fuel pressure regulator and the canister into the throttle body has a little rubber boot that those lines go in. It's held on by electrical tape. I had to replace it with more electrical tape to compensate, so I'm guessing it's that. But other than that, it works. You know, the car is good. Oh, another thing, the AC dryer squeals like there's no tomorrow. Watch. I'm gonna start the car, put the AC on for a little bit, turn it off. Alright, car's on, let it go for a little bit. It also says that all the time, even though the tire pressure is fine. It's quite annoying. Put it to max. Alright. Let it circulate for a little bit. And then turn it off. Turn the car off. Let's go to the front. Now listen closely. You hear that? Any second now, you're gonna start hearing it. I'm gonna put the mic near it. Come on, start doing it. Well, that one was more subtle, but it's a louder squeal than that. And I heard squeaking over here. What else is going on? Oh, it's wonderful. My fans have an awful squeak to them. Wonderful. Both of them. Oh, hooray. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to replace these soon, because it seems like the bearings inside are starting to go dry. Oh well, junkyard is gonna be my best friend. So in return, I paid $2,800 for this car. Now, also, what's wrong? I forgot to mention. This tie rod, outer tie rod, was shot. I replaced that. After replacing that, I go over here just to replace the boot. That tie rod's bad. It has this and this, play, and a little bit like this. So I'm looking at, I know the outer tie rod here is bad, inner's fine, and I might be looking at a ball joint replacement. That's gonna be annoying. And according, quote unquote, to the mechanic, I am going to need a wheel bearing. I highly doubt it, but there's nothing wrong with it. I don't hear no noise. It moves fine, no complaining. So I'm guessing it's just the play in the joint that he saw, quote unquote. But other than that, it is a good car. Good car. But it's gonna cost me a lot of money. Either with the transmission, either one, I replaced the solenoids, which I can't. In other words, I gotta pay for it. Or to get a remanufactured transmission, because apparently they don't make new ones no more, because they discontinue it because of this specific problem and that's gonna cost me probably around 3,000. You know, about 2,000 for the transmission when I get it, about almost 1,000 labor. So, yay me. I got a good car. It's clean. It's really clean. So it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna take a long time, and hopefully it can last long enough until I could go to work so I could get the money to fix this. And that one's just not registered, and the battery keeps on dying on it, which is wonderful. Hurrah. Alright, so if you could leave me some suggestions or whatever below, help me out, because it's all wonderful YouTube out there. Alright, later people.